1, 2, 3, 4. You're not doing that. Or one stick of gum on each side. But then, still, even if you do it in a balanced fashion, you're overdeveloping that chewing muscle. So this is the attempt to loosen that muscle. So better just suck on a mint. If you chew gum, chew it till the flavor's gone, spit it out, and do it as a once-a-week treat. Now, this relaxation, getting rid of all the muscles in the jaw, you can also put the tongue out. Anything where the tongue is out. Some people, if your hands are clean, I just wash mine, so they are. I love. It's a way of being connected by keeping the tongue from flexing. The root of the tongue likes to flex and prohibit you from singing high. Remember this. Singing high isn't so much the ability to flex muscles as it is to relax the right ones. The muscles that need to flex are engaged as soon as you start to cry. As a baby, you go, ah! They make the right muscles. As we get older, we develop these nasty chewing muscles and the swallowing muscles, and they take over, and singing becomes hard. The sixth exercise is, again, to help you connect, and it's the muffled O sound. It's not O, just O. The Italians' O is just O. The Americans' O is O, like rose. Theirs is like O, like police. So you're going to do it pure O, and muffle it. O, O. That vibration you feel in your face is resistance created by the lips, which creates resistance in the cords. I almost hate to give this to you because it's so good. If you knew that the ability to hold the cords together was directly related to the amount of closure in your lips, wouldn't it make sense that the tighter the lips are, without being too tight, the tighter the vocal cords are going to be? And when I say tight, I mean precisely closed. Instead of we don't want that, but we don't want we just want and we want that to carry up through the entire range. So when you go I can feel the shifting directly. Starts out of my mouth. That helps me to connect. Now, had I said the seventh exercise helps me with this. The curled tongue. The you curl the tongue, and don't be afraid to let that sucker hang right out. So if you say, this is a little glitchy, but if I take my time with it, it begins to connect. Now what I do when I do this exercise, I think of Pavarotti, who says the voice is like a figure eight. You got the fullness of chest voice, and it thins out at the transition, and then thickens up at the next register. So I'll close down my lips just a tiny bit, like a figure eight, right at the bridge. You know the Miss Piggy, that sound? I'm doing that on and expanding at the next resonator. Funny looking, but connects you. Once you have that, you start to build more mixture, more head voice release. So you have fullness of voice everywhere, but the squeeze is like an anti-squeeze, because I'm not going I'm only narrowing my vowel in my head voice, causing my cords to compress, but without resisting the free flow of vibrato. In other words, if I go I can't get vibrato, too squeezed. It's squeezed, but it doesn't feel bad. It just sounds bad. But once I open it, I can balloon from my head goes. What I've done is I've shown you exactly what I would do to about 95% of people who call me for a phone session. Now you've learned to think exactly how I think when doing this type of diagnostic. Experiment on yourself with these exercises, and remember, you have an able staff of people who can help you if you run into trouble. And remember, for the teachers out there, remember these exercises are great for your students when you don't have a piano nearby you. Say, hey, warm me up. You can give them the and do all that. But really, you're just trying to find the coordination. You're not trying to give somebody a workout with these. So experiment with your clients with this, with your students, and see what happens. And remember, again, we are here to support you fully. Can you edit it to make me look buff?
No.